Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel, Stellar Artifacts. My name's Eli. I got another XM Studios item today. I'm going to be taking a look at XM Studios Thor versus Destroyer. So let's get at it. So here we have the box for the quarter scale statue. I said Thor versus Destroyer, but it's actually, I think the official name is Modern Thor. But yeah, big ass box. I do have a little bit of a shipping blemish that I don't think that got down into the styrofoam, or I'm sure the product inside is quite well protected, so no big deal. And here's the inner slip. Comes in this envelope. Envelope's inside the shipper box. Kind of wish it wasn't inside the shipper box, because where it got down into the box, that damage got down into this envelope. But so this is where all the pieces are, obviously, so you know where it goes if you ever have to repack it. And then registration information for your product on the back. And the quarter scale Marvel statues, they come with a art print. So this is essentially what the statue is going to look like. But once again, that damage got down into the art print, but I mean, no big deal. I'm not going to trip about it. I wish they would just put this on the inside of the box instead of the shipper box, and have it be on the inside of the actual product box, but it might be protected better, but no biggie. Alright, I got this thing assembled, put together, so let's skip right into the good stuff. This is my first quarter scale XM piece. Everything I've had before is 1/6 scale DC. This came with placard, and comes with like a little blue film. You have to peel the blue film off, and you get this. It's got a little kickstand on the back. I think it's mainly for early buyers, so I must have ordered in time to have something like this. But once you get it out of the box, you just have something to include with your piece. But anyway, this is the piece, man. This is a huge, girthy statue. There's a lot of intricate parts, so take your time put it together. I would suggest XM has a YouTube channel where they have an assembly video, and I would recommend that you go to that channel if you had this piece. That way you just skip ahead. There's no trial and error since there's so many little pieces. Very dynamic piece. There's a lot of rocks flying around because he's battling Destroyer. Destroyer is the base of the piece, obviously. He's beat to living hell. Dents all over him. A lot of texture on this. You see rocks flying. Some of these rocks key in to the base. Some of them are already on the piece when you take it out, but a lot of them key in. One thing you'll see is so much texture on this piece. He's got holes in his armor or chain link. You see his chain link armor is exposed right there. His belt has that kind of Celtic or Norse origins, I should say. A lot of texture, like I said, on this. Pieces of wear that they've included. And there he is. That's his portrait, looking infuriated as he's about to pound this thing in. This piece tells a story. Very dynamic. Once again, you get up here to the chain link. We got more missing pieces of chain link through his through the sculpt here. There's the feathers on his helmet. Be careful with his portrait, because those sharp points, I feel like they could crack easy. Come to think of it, just be careful all the way around for a piece like this. Cold cast porcelain. There's more of that battle damage to his chain link armor. veins. You got the veins in his hands here, which is very nice. His hammer. Whosoever holds the hammer. And you got all this really good texture on the cape. All the way down to the boots. I mean, look at that. That's pretty intensive with the paint apps and that rock keys into the cape, one of the rocks. Anyway, just all around, this thing is amazing. Let me back up from a little bit from it. The only way you can fit it in is to back up. Sorry if this is shaky during a couple points, people, but working with what I got here. So yeah, happy with this piece. This thing's huge. I got to be careful when I'm moving it. Might have to take it apart a little bit before I relocate it to a spot in my display area. It's a good kind of have to get the camera underneath it to get the full effect of his rage here as he's swinging his hammer at this. So cool though. What do you guys think? I don't know if I have any nitpicks about this or criticisms. What I did notice is the back of the cape has a lot more texture than the inside of the cape. For example, you see this texturing on the exterior of the cape. But then when you turn it around, there's a lot of the inside of the cape that you see is kind of just a smooth. They could have maybe included some texture on the inside of the cape. But that's just a minor nitpick. This thing is Grail status. Grail status. I think there's only 399 of these if I'm not mistaken. Alright, so that's it with the close-ups. You guys can do a little rotation for you guys since the camera's panned back a little bit now from it, just so you guys can get a feel for the scale of it when it's next to me. Quarter scale, large base. There it is. What do you guys got to say? You guys do me a favor, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, so you can get reviews of other statues and pieces that I have coming in. Other than that, that's all I have for you for the XM Modern Thor. So until the next one, you guys have a good night.